and welcome to the Reapers. So, L-39ZA tutorial still. This time we're going for weapons. First of all, we're going out with, let me have a look, I've got an internal cannon. We've got some rockets down there somewhere, and we've also got some gun pods on the inner pylons. So, chaps, what's the first? So let's get all armed up now, shall we, before we get in the air? What do we need to do to get armed up and ready to fire?
Do you want to do rockets first?
Roger, rockets first.
Okay, so rockets, we need to turn on your master arm if it's not on already.
Now remind me, is that on the panel on the right?
Yeah.
God, how do I find this? Stand by.
It's next to the inverters.
Yes. CB weapon switch.
Yep.
On. Next.
And then behind the stick you want the leftmost three switches up.
Roger. Copy that.
And then on the left up front panel where all your weapons, arm and stuff is. So our pylons are on the outer pylon.
Yep.
So get that and then go. And then missile select, you want to put it to Tran.
So do we want to select those outer pylons first with the white and red button?
Yeah.
Okay, I've selected outer pylons, and what's the next thing?
Above that, the missile thing, put it to Tran.
Right, the missile thing. What's the?
It just says miss.
You name it? Do you know? I don't have any of that because I'm in Russian. Do you know the name of the?
It's literally just above the pylon selector.
Yeah.
It's a freeway thing. Put it in the up position.
Roger that.
And then that's the rocket setup. Just need to unarm your safe, turn off your weapon safety and fire.
Roger that, stand by as I go and bind that quickly.
Yeah, you'll see a little tab on the front of your stick move.
Yeah, I see it. Do you have to hold that down? Or
no, toggle.
Does it want to be up or down to be unsafe?
Unsafe is down, safe is up.
Roger. And the button that says the switch. I messed one. You know the switch where you get the three-way switch. The one on the left. Does that want to be up or down?
It doesn't matter. We're not carrying any air-to-air missiles.
Kick ass! Right, guys, let's go and shoot some rockets. Ready to go.
Alright, let me just get a vector. Alright, ready. Zord, you ready?
Great.
Okay, spool up. Brakes releasing. 3, 2, 1, full power. And we're going to be a little bit heavier this time.
What's our rotation speed?
140. I mean, 130 is fast enough. But 140 is good. One 40 rotate.
Your cockpit's open, Tinder.
Hey, Denver.
What am I doing?
That's just how he flies. Right, is there anything we need to change with the depression of the gun sight, or are we just happy to use it as it is?
When you fire, you should get a good idea of where your rockets are landed.
Roger.
I mean, you can go into that, but it's a bit long of a process.
Right, how far out these BMPs out do we think?
They shouldn't be too far off our nose. No.
Okay.
Less than 10 miles.
Alright, so Silverberg's going trail as number 3.
Roger, Cap 2.
Doesn't it say in the rockets to try and shoot all of them at once? Or is it just one?
No. I think it's the automatic one. Right, the airport's directly in front of us. Did you want to go in right now, Cap?
Yep.
Or did you want?
Yep.
Okay, so follow me in. Unsafe your weapon.
Tally. Woohoo! Cap going around again.
One thing that I find really cool is with the cannon, the cloud smoke, the smoke from the cannon fire goes into the intake, so it lowers your RPM.
Rolls. That's a design issue.
But it's really clever how they've modeled it into the game.
Speaking of design issues, don't forget to raise your landing gear before you fire the cannon.
Cap inbound. And good so. Woohoo! That was pretty sick. Look at the destruction, boys. Look at the destruction. Okay, I'm all out of rockets. Next, it's guns.
Same.
So while we're in the air, we need to try and get this stuff sorted. Okay, how do we select our gun? So we're going to select the other pylon, yeah? Okay, we can do that.
They need to deselect your outer pylons.
Roger. So I've selected the guns. What else do we have to do to get these guns to fire?
Okay, so we turned on the missile switch behind the stick, so turn off that one. So the third one, but keep the first two on.
Hang on, behind the stick. So turn off the third one.
Yeah.
You keep the first two on, Roger.
And then go up. So on your, you know where the air-to-air missile stuff was on the left-hand side of the cockpit?
Mm-hmm.
Cannon GS, turn that on.
Oh, so what was this in English? Standby. So are we on the left side wall of the cockpit now?
Yeah, on that like lip thing.
Yep. So is this the rightmost or the middle or the left button?
Rightmost.
Right, and it wants to be facing right.
Facing forward.
Yep, done.
Yeah, and then go. So we'll keep it on the pyro that it is at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
We'll flick up the black switch.
Yep.
And put that into the up position. You can close the cover over it as well.
Roger.
And then we'll reload the gun, so press the explosive charge GS.
Done.
And we're ready to go in.
Test fire. No fire. Nothing's happening. Let's check safety. Safety is off.
Mine's... Okay, did you deselect your missile pylon?
So the outer one is deselected. The inner one is now selected. The on the left side of the cockpit, the rightmost switch is turned on. The black cover has been raised, and that switch has gone up. And shouldn't the internal gun at least be firing?
Yeah, it should be. Let me check your stream real quick.
There'll be a switch somewhere that we've forgotten.
Oh, I tell you what. Also, the gun wings, you know, behind the stick.
Gun wings behind the stick. Yep, kind of. Yep.
Yeah. Turn on the inner.
So behind
Far right.
Far right, at the very top, or not at the very top of that lower panel?
On the far right. Up. And you want it up.
Yep, armed inner guns.
Okay, did you press the reload button? So you know that black push-in button?
Yeah, I did. Do you want me to do it again?
Yeah.
Done. It doesn't make any sound or anything. Do I need to charge? Do I need to charge inner guns? I haven't pressed that.
Yeah, the pyro charge.
Just says charge. The switch that says charge inner guns, up or down. Aha, they fire.
Put that.
Right, so we have to have this switch turned on, saying charge inner guns, and then they do fire. Right, gentlemen. Back in business, heading back. That is a horrible bunch of switches you've got to press to get the proxy guns working. That's horrendous. Right,
Yeah,
heading in.
I can't get my internal gun firing, but I got my externals.
I had my external firing, but not my internal, but now
Yeah.
I've got both of them.
It's not very user-friendly aeroplane. Cap heading in.
Just don't do long bursts, because otherwise you'll choke out your engine.
Look at that. I've got both.
You can do like...
I've got internal and thingy working. It's a pretty sick gun.
Oh yeah, same.
Whee! Destruction, destruction.
The gun pods are only 7.62 caliber
Wow.
or a millimeter machine guns.
Pathetic.
Yeah, but the cannon is a 23 millimeter.
Nice. So anti-troop guns then, 7.62.
Yeah, they're perfect for, like, we were talking about counterinsurgency stuff, so coin operations, they're perfect for that.
Right, let's get through our gun ammo, then we'll RTB and go and get some bombs and or air-to-air missiles.
How much do you use the bomb, Swordberg?
I'd never use them, because I'm terrible, super inaccurate with them.
Yeah, that's why I don't use them as well.
My favorite bombs are I think the Jupiter bombs or whatever, because you can carry a bunch of them.
Yeah, and they, I believe... Oh, what are they? I think they're 100 kg, aren't they?
Yeah, you can carry like 8 of them.
Wow, cool. If you go down in a big dive, it doesn't really matter if you choke your engines. You've got so much momentum.
Yeah, just, you know, that alpha thing where you pull too quickly and it sort of like stalls out.
Isn't that the thing with all straight wing aircraft?
It depends, but the L-39, it's pretty much aerodynamically like a World War II plane, so if you pull pretty hard, it'll stall one wing pretty easily.
Yeah, exactly. Does anyone else here have the F-86?
I do.
Does that happen in the F-86?
It does, but it flies a lot differently because it's a swept wing.
Obviously, yeah. But no, I mean with the stall characteristic, is it like the L-39 or is it less drastic?
It's still pretty drastic. It'll still drop a wing, stall a wing pretty easily. But something like the F5, it's harder to because it has leading edge slats and stuff like that.
And it's also, the F5 has also got all moving stabs, so that helps.
Hey guys, I'm just about out of ammo here.
Yeah, these gun pods have a ton of ammo.
Yeah.
They really do, don't they?
If you want, you can dump them.
Yep, so that's as much damage as I'm going to do with the 7.62s. How do we dump these pods, guys?
So you see the red covers with like a skull
and
sort of thing?
Yep, both of them.
Yeah, just plop them open, cut them, put it up to the up position. That should dump them.
Yep, dumped. Right, should we RTB, go and get some other weapons? Hello, welcome back. So we're now going to drop some bombs. We've got 4 times Jupiters on our planes and 2 times R-60 missiles. We're going to take off with our bombs and our missiles. We need to get everything set up now as if we were going to use bombs, guys. So, first of all, how do I get my gun sight on? Why is it not on this time?
Behind the stick.
Behind the stick, it is these 3. We want 3 on?
2, and then miss out the missile one, and then there should be one called bombs.
Stand by. Yep, arm bombs. That is done. Roger. Let me check my weapons master arm is on, because I'll need that. Weapons master arm is on. I'll select my inner pylons. Roger. Anything else to get these bombs dropping? Turn my safety.
You can. Well, it depends what you want to drop them in. Do you want to drop 1 at a time?
Don't
or
care.
2 at a time? Probably 2 at a time, so leave it in salvo.
Roger. That's one of these switches here. Yep, that one. Okay, I've left it in salvo.
Okay, and
Cool. Should be as simple as that,
that's
shouldn't it?
pretty much it. So, yeah, we're ready to go.
Right, cups ready. Take off when you're ready.
Brakes
ready.
on sport. Release brakes in 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm drifting into you, Zoidberg, from the left.
That's fine.
I'm level now.
$100. $130 rotate. Gear and flaps. And my canopy is staged locked.
Well done.
Okay, right hand turn. Leveling out.
I can see the smokestacks.
Yeah, do you wanna? It may take a while for us to climb up,
Yep, climb up.
get a good dive.
I'm going to bracket out to the left slightly so I can get eyes on the target.
Oh yeah, I'm still on full.
Do you know what that depression angle is for the Jupiters?
Oh no, I'll just get the chart up.
What kind of dive angle should we be in, Zoidberg?
This is kind of an art, not a science.
So if you want to set your depression to 20, will it go
20.
to that?
Yep,
I
20.
think I should 2, right? Oh, never mind. It goes all the way to 20.
Yep.
Wow, that is quite.
Can't see it.
No, it's not. That's not right.
Do you mean 2? Do you mean 2? 2 feels more like 20 degrees. Well, I don't know.
Oh well, let's dive in from 3,000 feet at about 20-degree dive.
Yep. Let's go and do this, guys. Cap's diving in. Stand by.
Okay. We're still following Tinder right now.
Yeah, I'm going to do like a half cubinate into my bomb drop.
And Cap is... Pickle bombs out.
Right, I'm going into the Cuban now. A little too slow and a little too heavy.
Boom! Miss! Going around again. I'll get them this time, boys, don't you worry.
Did you drop all your bombs in that pass? Or?
Only 2, 1 from each side drop. Cap's in again. Boom!
Ooh, just
Nearly,
short.
guys, nearly.
I'm gonna do it down the runway.
That's
that
what I'm
way,
doing now.
Guaranteed.
This time I can't miss. Right, I'm coming in. Cap is... Pickle? Ah, I think I missed. Oh, I got one! Okay.
It's like bombing in the F5, but harder because
Yeah.
it's so slow.
Okay, it turns out the bombs are bloody useless in this thing, but okay, fine. That's how you drop bombs. Right, get your last bombs off, guys, and then we'll shoot each other down. You're a bit low there, sir. Good hits, that's how you do it. Who was that?
Me.
Right, so you just go low then, basically, and just, like you're doing a Vigan, that's how you bomb in a Vigan.
And just spam the hell out of it.
Yeah, roger. And another guy's doing it. Boom, perfect hits, well done. Well done. Yeah, so sob diving, you need CCRP if you're going to dive, which we don't have, so just go in low and do it old fashioned. Very good. Right,
The best bombing run I've ever done in it.
that's pretty good. Look how many we've killed. Very nice. Right, anyway, back to work, guys. R60s, what do we press? Go, go, go.
Okay, so on your left-hand panel, you know where that where the cannon thing was. Turn on both the switches before the cannon, so you may have to click behind the cover so you can't actually see it.
So you're saying the black cover?
No. So by the throttle, you know there's that thing with the glow head and that, and the gun.
Oh, we're right down here. Throttle.
Yeah.
Throttle.
That panel up on the left.
Yep. So which one do we want? Which switch?
So you want the glow, so the one... They're pretty much just hidden under that little flap. So
Yeah,
glow
glow.
on,
do
and
you
then
want-
the
yep.
seeker head on. So it should be another switch
Okay,
that's pretty hidden.
I've got a switch. Yeah, I've got them both on, and it's now giving me a beep tone.
Okay, you can adjust that tone with the little knob below it. Do you see that?
Yep.
Yeah. And there, so we've got our masterons on, and then behind the stick, turn off the bombs, click the missile ones, the same as rockets.
Hang on, I just got to behind the stick. So 3 on, 4 off. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
And then select outer pylon.
Outer point selected.
Hello.
Inner pylons unselected. Yep.
Yeah, and then put A and A to port.
Sorry, what?
To port. It probably doesn't say port for you
So
actually.
what are we talking about? A switch or a button or what?
A switch, but above the weapon pylon selector.
Yes.
So where
yeah,
the
got
miss
it.
thing was.
Does it want to be up or down?
Yeah.
Up or down?
Up.
Yep, got it done.
And we're ready.
Right, someone be a deer and fly above the hostile runway, and I'll try and pick you up.
Alright, so Zoidberg's flying over
So I'm
there.
guessing this is
From
going to
the
be
south.
longitudinal bore sight aiming. So we're now working off the seeker head in these missiles. There we go, which are facing in the same direction as the gun sight, essentially. Alright, looking for Zoidberg. There he is. Right, let's go. We're going to go now put our seeker head over Zoidberg and see if we get a signal.
Pretty trash.
We don't. Slow down Zoidberg. We don't get a signal.
Yeah, I'm trying to slow down. They're not the greatest missiles.
So I'm guessing I should have a different change in tone when it locks.
Yeah, I've got lock. You have to be pretty close.
Alright, I'm trying to catch Zoidberg up. So I'll have a look at tender.
Tell me if you're about to fire on me, because I'll fire at Zoidberg at the same time.
No, I'm looking at tender who's right. Yeah, I've got it. Right, tender. I'm going to fire in 3, 2, 1, fire. Fox 2. Boom!
Ah, you hit me!
Okay, so they do kind of work. Okay, I think that'll do for our L-39ZA series. I hope everyone had fun and learnt a lot. So I know it's not the easiest cockpit to work out, especially when you have the Russian symbols, but we're stubborn and we like to stick Russian. Or Czechoslovakian, yes, I know, whatever. Good. Other than that, all good fun. I think we'll call it a night there, and we'll see you guys later.